Danny and Daniel, we want you down here to see this is firsthand. Because Stephen Paulson has killed him all week. He had 27 pounds and 10 ounces on the very first day. Let's throw one fish in the tank. On day 2, he came in with 32 pounds and 5 ounces.
There's number 1.
He needs 20 pounds, 15 ounces to be our champion. Throw another one in. Joel had 30 pounds, 9 ounces on day 1. He had 23 pounds, 9 ounces on day 2. Joe, you need 25 pounds, 11 ounces to be our champion. Right now, a little over 10 pounds. Let's throw a third one in. What do you think?
Nervous, but I'm excited. I like to be in this position. This is what we all fish to come out here to do.
I just saw your tongue saw Daniel went. All right. Hang on a second. So you don't know, and I don't know. I'm going to cover my scale. I don't even know if there's no. Let's throw another fish in there. I'll even block this fish. I don't even know. I don't know. Just go ahead and throw that one in there. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 in here. You need 20 pounds, 15 ounces to win this tournament. You need 25 pounds, 11 ounces to win this tournament. Get it out. Put the hammer on it. Who's going to get to it? 5 fish for 32 pounds and 10 ounces. You are our champion.
All right, Steve, get out front. Come on out, everybody. From Steve Paulson, you are the National Guard FLW Walleye Tour champion on stop number 3 of Ghana, Wisconsin. Hold it high, buddy, hold it high. Dreams do come true. His very first National Guard FLW Walleye Tour event, and he best 141 anglers. And here's the hardware, Steve Paulson, hold her high. Joe Evil, your co-angling champion, get right up front there, Joe. Put it together for him. Those are your champions, ladies and gentlemen, your 2011 National Guard FLW Walleye Tour champions here at Oconto. Unbelievable. Get up here, you gotta hold that, man. Get up here. Both of you, come on up. I want to hear it. I want to talk to you. I want to find out. Maybe we should grab a couple of fish, get those photos out of the way, and then we can do a quick little interview. What do you think of that idea, guys? Let's get those fish taken care of. Grab a fish, hold them up. Unbelievable. Everybody wants to see what $55,000 walleyes look like, and here's 2 of them right here.
Good job, Steve.
Way to go, Steve.
We got a surprise back here.
All right, guys, let's put them in. We got one more presentation for Joe. That's your check. Get up front there, Joe. Hold her tall. All the way over your head, Joe. All the way over your head. Waukesha, Wisconsin's going to be darn proud of you there, buddy. All right, guys, get up here. Grab a hold of your hardware. Get a hold of this. Come on up here. There you go. And talk to me. I want to know what it's like. First of all, Joe, how you feeling, man?
Still nervous.
You had some great draws this week. You end up getting Steve on the last day and crowned champion.
I couldn't have a better quote. That's great.
ninth event, I think, is your ninth National Guard FLW Walleye Tour event. I'm assuming we're going to see you at Lake Hawaii.
I think so.
I think so. I think you can definitely make the trek now. And Steve, what everybody wants to know is now, for a guy that started, fishing as a business, right, to write off some of this fishing, right? You got some writing off to do.
Yeah, I do got to do a little writing off to do there. Boy, I'll tell you what, this is a thrill. It's a dream come true. I want to thank everybody for coming out here, my friends and family. I see a lot of people and familiar faces here in the crowd. I want to thank the FLW Outdoors. I mean, they do a great job with these tournaments. It's a class act.
All right, so what's it feel like, man? What's going on inside that gut?
It feels great. I mean, it really hasn't even sunk it in yet, but it feels great. This is where everybody wants to be. And I did it, my first tour event, and we took it, man. We did it.
Congratulations. Now tell us, give him a round of applause. That's right. So run us through, first of all, you run us through some presentation tips.
Put it down, Steve.
The presentation tips. Can I put it down?
Yes.
All right.
That's a heavy trophy, isn't it?
It is. Wow, that's going to look good on the mantle. All we were doing, probably pretty much like everybody else, pulling crawler harnesses. We were fishing a little different than everybody else. Believe it or not, I haven't seen a boat except for my partner Troy for about an hour one day. Other than that, I didn't see a boat 3 days of fishing.
So you went to a different area. What was different about your area? Everybody else seemed to be on the mud flats. Would that be a correct way to analyze it? Where were you? What type of bottom structure were you concentrating on?
I was fishing different humps. Just out in the middle of the lake, there's different structure humps that hold fish around the edge of them, but you need wind to get them to bite. And I've been praying for wind for 3 days, and we got it, and I got those fish to bite.
So you're pulling spinners. Is there a type of blade, a color blade? What works for you?
We were doing some greens and golds. Gold's always good out here in the bay. Nothing really special. I mean, there wasn't nothing that fancy about it.
Well, I got a sneaking suspicion. There's 140 other guys going. There was something special about it. Okay? You got 55 grand. They're watching from the grandstands.
Well, I think one thing I do a little different. I mean, I don't mind pulling inline weights, but I'm kind of a fan of a snap weight. And I think you get a little different action off the bait when the waves are rolling pretty good, and I really think that gets the bite going better.
You think that may add a little vibration and get maybe some undulation or whatever you want to call it with that spinner?
Well, I think you get kind of a shock absorber effect with that little L shape you get in your line, and I think it just kind of jerks that bait a little different than just pulling an inline weight.
Great tip. Now, where were most of the fish? Were the fish moving by the day in terms of where they were in the water column, higher to lower, lower to higher?
No, not really. We got some high and some low. We got a couple fish out deeper before we even got to our hump. It was nothing really. It really didn't change around much. I mean, like I said, we were pretty much just sitting around the edge of those humps. As we were coming onto the hump, we caught fish. As we're falling off, we caught fish.
All right, Bert, it sounds like a pretty good structure. And ladies and gentlemen, why don't we bring up, at this point, why don't we bring up our entire top 10 field today? Why don't we welcome you all back up onto the stage? And we'll give them all a big round of applause. I'm going to get you two right front and center right there. Come on up here, guys. Pro and co-anglers, come on up. We've got Dave Anderson, Mark Kortz, Nick Schertz, Paul Moline, Tom Keenan, Rob Nichols, John Campbell, our Castrol GTX Pro, Danny Ploutz, Ryan Jurek, and Steve Paulson, your champion. Get right up front there, guys. I'm going to sneak right through here and say hi and give everybody a wave out there watching on FLW Live. We welcome you. This is the National Guard FLW Walleye Tour. On behalf of the entire staff, Alan Gray and myself, Chip Lear, we look forward to seeing you next month, Lake Oahe.